Hi, I'm Kelly with Lenovo. I'm here today to talk about these three new tablets we're releasing just in time for Mobile World Congress. So the first two are the TAB3 7 and TAB3 8. So we've kind of got tablets nowadays seem to be a mainstay in people's homes. You know, they hang out on people's coffee tables. Everybody in the family is using them. So the nice thing about Android now is that it has its own user profile, so each person can have their own app set up. We've kind of added a bit onto that. So we have something we've created called Kids Mode. So what that is exactly is a way to keep your kids, their time with technology. It's very monitored, very secure, that kind of thing. So let me show you that now, what that's going to look like from the parent side. So this is what you're going to see from the parents side of thing on Kids Mode. So if you go into the settings here, what you can see is that you just check and uncheck different apps that you want them to be allowed to access. So for example, you know, you might check something like Candy Crush, but you might uncheck something like your banking app or, you know, TurboTax or something like that. Another thing, you can whitelist different websites to allow them to visit, so they're not, you know, just going around the internet unsupervised. Another thing you can do is actually you can set usage time periods. So say you want them to only use the tablet for 5 hours a day, you just set that. And you can also do continuous usage time. So say you only want them to use it in hour increments. It will kick them out once it's been an hour. Another feature is that you can set the time during the day. So say you only want them to use it between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. You can do that. You know, they can't take the tablet, sneak upstairs at midnight, try to play games. It's not going to let them log in. And then a couple other features, you can go in and see what apps they've been using and how long they've been using them. So you can kind of keep tabs on what they've been doing during the day, as well as what websites they've been going to as well. And so now, on the 8-inch tablet, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like from the kids' side. So here I have my profile logged in already. I swipe up. You can see the countdown clock there, as well as a very kid-friendly interface. So you see, oh, okay, I only have, you know, 2 hours left during the day. So they can be very aware of how much time they have left. And you can also see, okay, these are the only apps they're allowed to play with. So there's no, you know, they can't go into your settings, they can't go in and delete anything. So it keeps it very locked down and very secure. One of the things you probably also noticed is that the screen has a very reddish tint to it right now. And that is something to do with Kids Mode. We have an adaptive display for that. Blue light nowadays, you know, it keeps kids up at night, it can cause eye fatigue. So we have a new adaptive display that that prevents that from like affecting a child. So it takes out all of that blue light there. So that's the normal screen with standard. You know, you want to watch a really colorful video, you would turn it to media, reading, something a little bit softer that's less straining, that kind of thing. And so those are the adaptive displays. And then both of these tablets are IP52 rated, so you know they're a little bit more robust for the home and the coffee. The TAB3 7-inch is starting at $129 for the LTE version, and then the TAB3 8-inch is starting at $99 for Wi-Fi. So again, you're getting very good value, very good deal for something that's going to offer a lot of utility for families.